Down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Round 80! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
319! What's that?
Allen on the play action. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it on 3rd and 9.
What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another one for Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
Throwing off the play fake. It connects down the sideline. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pressure coming, it's Chuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, a give to Miller. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running once more with Miller. This gets the first and more. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Kamara gets it on the draw. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, back there, check, back there.
Trying the air now. Here's Shuck. Olave on the slant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
19.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Matt Milano in to pick it up. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
What's that?
And up from the pistol to Cook. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
What's that?
Again, it's Cook. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shuck now on first down. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the give, it's Miller. Escapes the defender, and he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Chuck now from the gun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Smith able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rager on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Allen. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defense...
Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hits him on the in route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
We'll go.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play action. Chuck. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. And off here for Miller. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Running left. This is Kamara. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
60 Bison.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. By man, he's in the clear. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes. out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They kick the running back in motion. Shop working from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Kamara. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got fourth and goal. What are you going to do?
Ready.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Bills 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Here's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Allen finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's a give to Cook. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Regular.
This is Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Let's go now. Go.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready. Pat the 60.
Shuck's going to throw here. Got a man, Bailey has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, shot.
First and 10.
Kamara running out of the gun. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They give on second to Kamara. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Kamara. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
I I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw it. He's got it near the 8. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Looking slant route, complete. Racing down the left side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Saints' 5-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now start things off with a run by Kamara. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. That run good for a gain of 2. And just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Shunk. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Still going inside the 35. There it is. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
38, Bills 28.
Reed now to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The tight end in motion now. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
38. Set, go.
We're drawing up for him.
Let's go now.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
32.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. 2, 3, 4.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive,